Hello Star Family, I'm Lucia and today I'm sharing with you my decks that I purchased. Like, these are the new ones that I purchased recently. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tarot decks and 1 oracle card deck, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to show you them. They're all a little bit different, so I will be putting timestamps below so you can find the decks. If you're looking for specific ones, you can just skip to that if you'd like. So I'm going to start with Angel Power Tarot Cards by Radleigh, Valentine. And so this deck was in my wish list for quite a while, and I do have 2 other Angel Tarot decks, and I use one of them a lot, the Angel Wisdom one, and I really love that deck. And I was like, do I really need another one? The answer is yes, because they're all different. They all have different purposes for me, and I really love this one because I feel like it gives you like guidance, advice, So the book is really nice. It has a picture of the card and a little something else there. And I like the book, but I love that it's color coded. I love these backs. I mean, these backs are just so beautiful with all the flags and the colors of the deck. Like, this is the colors of the minor arcana. And we have the major arcana that are like the purple cards. So we have an archangel on every card. So with the chariot, we have Archangel Metatron, and we have the number of the card. And then we have like some guidance on the bottom. So I'll just read like a couple of cards. Like this one says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. And there's beautiful artwork on here. So I love that there's archangels, and I love that there is, you have the name, you have the archangel, and then you have like some guidance on the bottom. And I really love that. Like, I feel like this is a great deck for guidance and beautiful messages from angels. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, and we have the same thing. We have the 8 of Gabriel, and this would be the wands, and that's all in orange. And then we have the 4 of Ariel, and this would be the pentacles, and that's in pink. And then I'll show you the court cards after. We have the 9 of Raphael, and this is the cups suit, and I love that Raphael is the suit of the cups because he's like the healer. And then we have which one am I missing? We have the swords. So we have the 2 of Michael, and Michael is the swords, Archangel Michael. So it's the 2 of swords, that's the card, and this is what it says for the description. We have, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. And I feel like these are very positive messages. Like, I really feel like this is a great deck for guidance, and it lifts you up. It's very positive messages. And what I also love is that the court cards have also the name of the archangel, but also some words to go with the archetype of the person, or the archetype of the personality of the card. So if you read it that way, and then you have a description. So this is Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. And I love that it gives you that on the court cards, because sometimes the court cards can be challenging, right? And then we have, you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for you, for your career rather than relationships. And I love that. And then you have the artwork to work with as well. So I really feel like you have a lot, to work with. The suits, the elements, the archangels. I feel like it teaches you a little bit about archangels, and I feel like it teaches you also about tarot. It's like the positive spin to it, I feel. I feel like it teaches you how to read the tarot, where you can ask yourself questions like journaling, and also I feel like it's a guidance from the angel. So it's a very positive deck. It's a feel-good deck, and I feel like this is beautiful. So the next one I'm going to show you is the Illuminated Playing Cards, and they do have a version of this that's all colors, but you see the color of the box. These are the colors of the cards, and it's 2 decks, and you have the sun theme and the moon theme. It does come with a booklet, Actually, this is the booklet. It's not really a booklet. It's like you fold. It's like a folding, a paper that you fold. And it has ways that you can use these cards, you know, play it as a game or use them as, you know, with meanings. And I like that. So, and this is how it describes the meanings. It has the pictures and just some keywords, like short meanings, and I think that's fine. Now, this deck is a little bit different than the tarot because it's like playing card deck, you know, but it's like a combination of playing cards and a tarot deck. I haven't shuffled them yet because right now I'm just like looking through them. I like to do that with this. And look at how beautiful this is. This would be like the moon. See the backs? This would be like the moon or the shadow if you want to use this as shadow deck. And like, you know, you have two different themes. And I just really love this. I really love this this color theme. I really love this. And some of these cards are two different meanings of the tarot. So this is a little different. You don't have all the cards, you know, because you have like the Jack, the Queen, and the King, like playing cards. And then you have like, let's see if I could figure this out because it's still new to me. Some of these cards mean two different things. So let's see if I get one here. We have the moon for the Eight of Cups. I'm not sure if that is the moon and the Eight of Cups. It could be. Let's see what the guidebook says here. Oh, it's in the front, of course. It would be, here we go. We have the Eight of Cups and the moon. So it says subtlety, mystery, and instinct. So, so the Eight of Cups is both the moon card and the Eight of Cups. And I think that it works, you know. I love it. So that's the cups. Let's see if we get more cards here. That is the Fool card, 0. And we have the... Well, this would be the Jack of Spades, and this would be the, I would say this would be the Knight of Swords. It can even be the Page, so you can kind of combine it and kind of feel it out. Oh, now I'm just mixing them up. Okay. Mixing up my cards. Okay, and then here is the sun theme. These are the backs. I think they are beautiful. The card stack, it's like a thin cardboard and it's nice. I love it. I love the colors. That's the Ace. That's the Two of Cups, but it's also Temperance. I think that's, or the Two of Hearts, you know, so I think it's like multi-purpose. And I also feel like it's a tarot deck, but I also feel like it's an oracle card deck because there are things that you see here. You see the cup that's spilled. You see, you know, what is this, flowers? You see things, you know, and I feel like you can read this in so many ways. I think it's very versatile, and I love that. I love it. I love it. I say love it a lot. I say beautiful a lot, too. The Black Tarot, this is the next one I'm going to talk about, and it is by artist Victoria Iva. I got this on Amazon. This was on my wish list for a while, and I didn't think I was going to buy it. Like, I was just like, I wanted it, but then I'm like, I don't know, you know, it's very different, and I mean, I do love it. Like, I love everything that's on my wish list, I love, but I'm like, I don't know, am I going to use it, you know? And then this is the artist. Oh, she's a Capricorn. Very cool. And it does come with a book. And I love the box is beautiful. So the book has, you know, the pictures of the cards and the meanings. So pretty cool. I like that. I did not shuffle these cards yet, but look at how stunning. Look at the backs of these cards. It is beautiful. The card stack is really nice. It's really nice, flexible. It's smooth feeling. It feels really good. The black, hello, the black borders, I love. I'm a sucker for black borders. Anyway, and it's matte, you know, not shiny, and I love that. So we have the Fool card, and this artwork is dark. And I feel like it is beautiful. And I also feel like the shapes and the shading it speaks to me in a different way. So I saw a flip through video of this. Actually, I think I saw more than one, different channels, and I don't remember the names of the channels, but I saw, like, I just did a search on this deck and I watched the flip through videos a few times. And every time I watched it, I looked at the card and I was seeing my perspective on the cards, because that's what I do when I look for a tarot deck. And I have to really like every single card, or almost every single card, and it has to make some sense to me. So I was able to read or have a perspective on almost every card. There's a couple of cards I still have to look at more and see what I get. This is the Lovers. I guess the only thing is that the font is very small. So, and since the artwork is very different, if you can't read it, you're going to be like, oh, what is that? You know, and you can read it as an oracle, but I feel like I need to know what the card is. And then I look at it and go, oh, okay, this is what I see for this card, you know. And is this something else? So the Chariot, see this Chariot card? I love this. And here's the Chariot. And this to me is like the road with, you know, there's a lot going on. It's like a simple shape, but there's a lot going on there, right? And I love when I see this pattern on a card in a tarot deck. I don't know what it is. There's something about when I see this pattern on a card, and there's a few decks out there that I don't have that have this, and this is the first one that I bought that has this pattern on here, so I'm very excited about that. But it's the first time I see it for the Chariot, and I love it. I think it's brilliant, like, because I feel like it's a simple thing, but it's like warped. It's like all different shapes and all these things, like holes that you can fall, like all these things that can happen when you're moving on your journey, but you still go, you know. It's like, I love that. So anyway, this is the artwork, and it's just really unique and it's beautiful. This is the Hermit. I guess I should be saying them when I show them to you because it's hard to tell. The Wheel of Fortune. So really beautiful. The Justice card. I'll show you the Hanged Man, and then I'll show you one of the some of the core cards. That's the Hanged Man. So you see that the print is very small, but if you work with a deck, you kind of get to know. The death card is kind of easy to see. Oh, here it is again, this checkered, I don't know what it is. Like, I love when I see that in a tarot deck, so I'm so excited that it's on the death card too. I have to see how that reads. Yeah, walking on a new journey. You don't know what's ahead, but you're not going back, like you're moving forward. Wow. So Spheres of Pentacles. Like, this is the Six of Spheres, the Six of Pentacles. So look at that. It's beautiful. It's dark. It's beautiful. This is the Seven of Spheres, the Seven of Pentacles, that tree and the roots. Like, it's just... this is the Two of Swords. So let's see the other, because I have not used this yet. We have the Wands, we have the Swords, we have the Cups, and the Spheres. So the Pentacles are renamed to Spheres in this deck. Beautiful, feels nice. It's like cardboard, but like a nice, like an elegant cardboard. It doesn't feel like cardboard, but it shuffles like cardboard. I don't know, but it's really smooth. It's really nice. And the next one I'm going to show you is my friend Chrissy created a deck. Her channel is Wake Bake Hippie. You may know her. She brings you the vibe every morning, and she created a few of these decks, and what I love about them is that they are so versatile. First of all, they are 20 plus the age. So 21 plus for adults with a sense of humor, psychedelic intuition, and no plans of growing up. And these are collectible. You can trade them. She has 5. I think there's 4 plus 1, like an extra deck, and you can find them on makeplayingcards.com, and I will be putting the link for that. But these are the backs, and all her decks have the same back, so you can purchase more than one, and you can have your own massive deck, and you can do whatever you like with them, and that's what I love about them. You can mix them up, you can separate them, you can do whatever you want. So I got the Space Baked one, and this is the Space Baked one, and this card's called Frequency, and I really think these are so versatile. We have we have Contact. So these are the backs, and you have all the information here. I love how she did the backs. And the cardstock is really nice. The cardstock is really nice and they feel really good on the hands. They shuffle well. I think I'm going to have these forever. And what I like about this is how I read with this deck is they lift me up. Like I feel like I could use the keyword, I could use the artwork, and I feel like this is a high frequency feel good deck. I feel like it gives me advice. Like I feel like it's her energy in these cards, like telling me, Lucia, it's going to be okay, you know, stay positive, you know. And it's not just, this one's called Portal. I love it. It's like reminds us that we can change our situation anytime we want. And and then we have career, which some of you may, I don't know, this guy looks familiar. Radical. I don't know if you guys watch Radical Ryan on his podcast, Radical Retro Rewind. If you haven't seen him, check him out, because he brings you back nostalgia, and he's a lot of fun watching his channel. So if you like movies, you know, toys, all kinds of stuff, there's all kinds of fun stuff. And this is, I feel like I feel like she was inspired by him with this card, because this looks a lot like Ryan with his Radical t-shirt, and I love this so much. And I know him, we know him, I know Chrissy personally, and I know Ryan personally, and they are both great people. So check them both out. That was a nice little surprise there. Nice. I chose this deck too, so it's just like meant to be. And then we have naps, and we have a little bit of, we have positive cards, but we also have some shadow ones to balance things out, and I love that. So fairies, like I really love this. To me, this is like, I read the energy of the card. That's how I use this deck. And there's a lot to work with. There's the artwork. It's fun, it's vibrant, it's colorful. And when I got these in my hands and I'm looking at this, like it made me smile. Like, look at this card, strut. It just makes me smile, it makes me laugh. And look at this, we have no, you know, like the red flags. And then we have Saturn, like we see Saturn pop up in a lot of these cards, and that's like my favorite planet. We have toxic. So really cool. Zap. I really love this card. This card has some deep meanings here, you know, this and that Saturn energy, like really, really good. And then you have this cute passion. So cute and just so fun. Upgrade and infinity. Really, really cool. I'll show you one more. Pivot. I love it. I mean, it's woo-woo, and I'm all about it too. So it's beautiful, and there's different themes. So she has different themes. So check it out. And the next one I'm going to show you is Tarot de Luz by Aitor Saraiba. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And this, I got this from Amazon, and it came like all banged up. Like the box was a little banged up. It was a little torn. And I was a little bit upset, you know, actually very upset about that. But the cards were okay. They were not wrapped, so I don't know what that's all about. They don't look used. Here's the book. It kind of folds out, and it has like little meanings, a little card meaning. We have a back card and a front card here. And that's the back. Nice card stack. This deck has been on my wish list for a long, long time because I love this quirky artwork. I feel like it's very spiritual deck. I feel like it's a combination of, that's the Ten of Swords. No, I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups. It's a combination of, I feel like all the styles of tarot, like it's not, I get more like Thoth Tarot vibes with this, but even though it's not that. You have the symbols too, which I like on the bottom. So you have astrology symbols. You know, you have all the symbols here. I don't know the right, I can't remember the right name for that. I always forget to say the wrong thing, so I'm not going to say it. Feel free to comment the right thing there, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what it's called. But we have the Three of Wands, and then we have like the Sun in Aries energy. So I love the artwork. It's quirky and it speaks so much. I feel like I see things in another perspective. This is a very dear deck to me. I used it, that's why it's not in order. And the Judgment, I love it. I love the symbols. There's little hints of things. And then you have the constellations and some of the cards. And so like you have this, so this is like the Six of Pentacles, and you have this like flower on the bottom, and you have this like, he's wrapped in like vine. That means something. And then you see the moon show up in places. You see the sun, these like little hints of things. And I love how it reads. Like I look at it. And so the first time I read with this, like I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling a little bit dizzy. This is the Ten of Wands. Look at this, the clouds in the sky. And then you have, I don't know if these are stars. And then you have that hand with that heart in there. But I almost feel like that heart's like a flame, you know. And you have this like energy zapping, you know, up. Not sure if that's lightning even. It could be zapping down. Like there's so many ways to read it, you know. And all these wands here. Like I just... That's the Four of Pentacles. Oh, I love it so much. I really do. I love the Magician on this deck. Like I love every single card. Every single card. And it makes sense to me. I love it so much. And I can't believe I waited so long to get it, you know. So this is the Queen of Cups. And I really love how this card represents, you know, the emotions, you know. And it's quirky, it's cute, it's fun, and I feel like this is like another friend of mine that is, you know, showing me what's up, you know, making me see things clearly. That's the Six of Wands. Very different, right? And you see the planets up here with the sun, and there's at the moon too. Something's going on there that looks like Saturn. Really, constellations, and then we got the rose and the roots. There's so much. There's like little hints of things going on here. I love it. This is the Knight of Wands, and so it's so cute. I find it to be, this is Temperance, and I really love the readings that I get with this. I have to say, I'm going to be working with this deck a lot, I know. And I can't wait to have like a history with this deck, because I think this is one of my special ones for me, you know, and I love it so much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be making more deck videos, and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to the new subscribers, and I will see you soon. Take care.